Do you hear me? I'm talking to you. Across the water, across the deep blue ocean, into the open sky. Oh my. Wait. Where am I clicking? What's my most recent? Is this right? Hold on. Wait. Sorry. It's not. It's playtime? I'm going off playtime, right? Playtime. 6:23. No. 7:5. No. Where did I leave off? Shoot. Okay, this is the right one. So I had to rewatch my old episode to figure out where I saved. That's right, it's still hotter than hell. Welcome back to steinsgate. It's early evening, but the roof of Radicon is still hotter than hell. Can I skip? Yes, I can. Okay, so last time we got the Suzuha ending, and I'm just trying to skip until I can make another decision that will get me a better ending. If I need to go even back further in my saves, I guess I'll do that, but we'll see. I don't feel like they do that to us. There's gotta be like some point. Like there was a lot of points in this most recent part that just feel like I need to make a decision that's going to change the course of the game. Take me off of the bad Suzuha ending and bring me into the good true ending. Okay. My phone vibrates. I quickly take it out and open it. The mail is from Suzuha. Okay. You've got mail. John Titor.
Goodbye, poggers.
Goodbye, poggers. When I failed to stop her on a previous world line, she sent me the exact same message before leaving. Do I need to send her a message like, "Don't go! You're gonna lose all your memory!" Don't go! Don't go! Outbox. Don't go! Inbox. Don't go! Okay, that's, what did I do? That didn't work. Okay. Email. John Tidar, don't go! Shining finger. No, part-time warrior, sorry. Okay. No, I can't do anything here. So what's the decision I can make? I don't know. I hope I didn't miss it, but I guess this happens either way, or maybe I'm missing something, but we'll see. Now I just need to send it. Okay.
You're sending an email, okay? But wait, that make everything disappear?
4 days. It may not sound like much, but in that time we forget about it, forge the bond. To send this email is to sever that bond. Okay, let's sever that bond. Oh. Oh. Send. I start up the microwave. The discharge begins immediately. Sorry, Suzuha, but I got your ending and I didn't like it. Send! I place my thumb on the send button.
Are you sure?
Mayuri's voice is choked with tears.
Our memories with Suzuha will disappear. Is that really okay?
Memories flash through my head. Oh, memory!
Being with you guys, even for just a little while, was great.
Thanks, Suzuha.
I'm going to finish what you started, Dad. I promise. Well, see you in 35 years, though I guess it'll only be a few hours for you guys. Change the future.
My final message. I think I made the same joke last time, sorry. Suzuha, I've made my choice. I won't ask for your forgiveness. Ultimately, I'm doing this to save Mayuri. But at the same time, the words you spoke on that rooftop are still strong in my heart. You entrusted me to your hope for the future. If I am to honor that wish and fulfill mine, then the time we spent together can never have happened. Nice! I think this is probably the big decision then, because now I'm not going to stop her from going back in time. Metaphysics Necrosis, Chapter 6, clear. Chapter 7, Maiden Complex. Did I ever get to a Chapter 7 last time? Or was all of Chapter 6 the bad end for Suzuha? The world shatters into geometric shapes that expand and contract like rubber toys. Light gathers between my eyes. Oh, why is it? I can't even cross my eyes to look at it. I seriously can't. I don't know how people do it. Check it out. Check it out. Did it happen? Did one of my eyes just move away? Anyway. Stars explode behind my eyelids. Oh! Gradually, color returns to the world. Okay, don't do that, Rintaro. My shoulder's been hurting today, and I don't know why. And that hurt it.
Okay, we're fine.
I wait for the vertigo to pass. Okay, stop. Ow. Cold sweat oozes from my temples. Pressing my fists against them, I slowly force the air out of my lungs. Wait, against my temples or my lungs? Sorry? As the world line changed, I head to the lounge in order to check the divergence meter. It's gone. Yeah, because she's the one who gave it to you, bro. I checked the meter a few minutes ago, just before the world line changed. Now it's nowhere to be found. I quickly realize what has happened. Suzuha gave me the meter after we stopped her from leaving. My D-mail undid those events. Of course the meter isn't here. A surge of regret seizes my heart. I clench my teeth and endure it as best I can. If nobody else remembers, then I alone will keep these memories of Suzuha alive. I look around the room. Mayuri and Kurisu are on the sofa, dozing on each other's shoulders. Cute. Dude, can I doze? My shoulder needs a good doze. Daru, oblivious to the vulnerable high school girls behind him. No? Is playing in Orochiana's computer? That's fine, but weird to do it in public. I take a deep breath and turn on the TV. I flip to a news channel. The world line should have changed. I erase the time we spent with Suzuha. That should have allowed her to leap to 1975 without losing her memories, and the IBM 5100 should be in our hands now. We can use it to hack into CERN and erase the data they intercepted from us. Without that information, Moeka's men won't attack the lab. Mayuri won't have to die. That's how it should be. That's how it has to be. Otherwise, why did I sacrifice Suzuha's dream? The quickest way to confirm the change would be to check for any delays at Akihabara Station. Daru, is the Yamanote, okay, is the Yamanote line, sorry, I can't say that fast. Is the Yamanote line stopped?
Huh? I don't think so.
Check online.
Wait, I'm at the best part.
Please. Daru sighs and calls up train information.
Doesn't look stopped.
Thanks. Arigato. The world line has changed, which means that our IBM 5100 should be in the development room. I head back there to search for it. I don't know what it looks like. But contrary to my expectations, I can't find it anywhere. What's going on? I look at my watch. It's 7:43 p.m. Moeka's men attack at... what time again? My heart is pounding like a drum. That D-mail was supposed to fix everything. The trains are moving as scheduled, which means that Moeka's men aren't about to attack. So why does it feel like nothing's fixed at all? The IBM 5100's absence is extremely disturbing. I want to sit down and think about where it could have gone, but a voice in my head is screaming that there's no time. I need to calm down. It's hard to think straight after everything that's happened. I check my watch again. 7:46 p.m. Oh! A minute's passed. Was that a minute? Wasn't it 44, 45? Whatever. Images from the assault flash through my mind. Mayuri bleeding to death on the floor. The smell of gunpowder in the air. I frantically shake the visions out of my head. I look towards the lab entrance. The door has yet to be kicked in by a team of hitmen. I swallow hard. Petrified with terror. Please don't let it happen. I mean, anything happen. It's past 9. I peek at the street through the window. Nobody's there.
Are you waiting for someone? You keep looking out the window.
Daru's right. I've probably looked out the window 20 times in the past hour. And not a suspicious figure in sight. Moeka's men still haven't appeared. The raid was before 8, if I remember correctly. I think it's safe to say that my changes to the past have prevented it from occurring. Suzuha's sacrifice was not in vain. I let out a deep breath. I'm sweaty and disgusting. It's like my anxiety has pushed all the sweat out of my body. Mighty. Saneni kurisu. What was that word? Saneni kurisu. Hey girls. The two girls woke up from their nap about half an hour ago. Now they're eating up cup noodles. Now they're eating up noodles.
Wait, did you just say my name correctly?
Kurisu looks at me in astonishment, like she can't believe her ears. When you're done eating, go home. It's late, so I'll go with you.
Okie dokie.
I don't need an escort from you. I can get back by myself.
Just listen. Daru, you too.
Huh? Me too.
The train lines running through Akihabara are operating normally. There's no bomb scare, and no sign of Moeka or her men. Kurisu's taking the Sobu. Look at the top. Look at the advertisements at the top up there. Those are anime girls. Are we back in the anime timeline of this place and not the hardware, TV, electronics timeline? Kurisu's taking the Sobu line to the next station, Ochinomizu, while Daru's going the opposite way to Shinkuika. Koiwa. Mayuri and I are taking the Yamanote line to Ikebukuro, so we part at the station's ticket gate. There are surprisingly few passengers on the train. I guess most of the salarymen are off for the Obon holiday. I don't know what that is. Mayuri is playing a handheld game, the Rainet Kakeru Action RPG. On the screen, her character is battling a gigantic Upa. I stand beside her and gaze at her profile, lost in thought. It's the night of the 13th, and Mayuri's still alive. That's fantastic. How many times have I watched her die? How many times have I tasted that despair? No matter what I did, no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't save this ditzy childhood friend of mine from death. She died again and again, right before my eyes. But now, she's alive, standing beside me, playing a game. This is why I sacrificed our memories with Suzuha. It was the only way. I'm sorry, Suzuha. And thank you. Arigato. Suzuha no longer exists in this time, but I hope my feelings will reach her all the same. No, she exists. She's just 35 years older, isn't she? Yeah, actually, come to think of it, why can't I tell her in person? Exactly, bro. Go meet up with her. Can I finally see Suzuha as an old woman? Where in Akiba could the 54-year-old Suzuha be? She's not old. She's not old. 54's not old. Just thought I'd get that out there. 54 is in her prime, you know? I'll try asking Tanoji tomorrow. He probably knows Suzuha on this world line too. I wonder if Suzuha remembers me.
Hey, Okabe!
Mayuri suddenly lifts her head. She looks at me, hesitantly. Her cheeks are slightly pink. What?
Come on, Okabe! Mayuri gets nervous when you stare at her like that.
Did I make you get a game over?
Yeah.
Sorry about that. I apologize, but keep looking at her. Instead of starting a new game, Mayuri looks at me with concern.
There's something different about you today, Okabe.
Really?
Yeah. What's wrong?
I remind myself that Mayuri is more perceptive than she seems. She's proved that when she figured out that Daru was Suzuha's father. I don't want her to worry too much. I want Mayuri to smile her usual ditzy smile without a care in the world. After all, it's over now. She's safe. If this is the ending, I'm fine with that. Nothing's wrong, and I wasn't looking at you just now. I was devising new ways to bring chaos to the world. Cute. Yeah, it's been too long since I've heard him maniacally laugh.
Really? You seem kind of tired.
A mad scientist is never tired. The mighty gray cells of my 170 IQ brain are always performing calculations, day and night.
Oh, but you should still take a break every now and then. Please, Okabe, for me.
Having said that, Mighty returns to her game. I feel cold stares all around me, but I don't care at all. Mighty is here with me, doing everyday Mighty things, ordinary things. Everything is going back to normal. GG? GG? Yesterday was my first time home in a while, so I slept like a log in my comfortable bed. It could be because of my mental exhaustion, but that was the best night's sleep in a while. Nice. Before heading to the lab, I stop and stare at the Brontube workshop. The familiar mountain bike is gone. Suzuha liked it so much, she insisted on bringing it with her to 1975. The workshop door opens and out comes Mr. Braun, rubbing his eyes sleepily. Hey kid. Okabe, you got free time? How about a job? As a special offer, I'll hire you for 1 CRT a month. 1 CRT a month? What's that? So for 1 month's work, I get an old television. Oh, hell no. When did Suzuha quit again? Suzuha? Who the hell's that? Yeah, bro, nobody knows. What? Was her existence erased completely? But that's impossible. I ain't got time to remember the name of some lazy part-timer who quit after just 10 days. Is that... Wait, does he remember her? Was she in... Damn you and your misleading words. So Suzuha did work here. That fact, the evidence of Suzuha's sojourn in 2010, still remains on this world line. And I thought I finally had some help for a change. That's what I hate about you damn kids. No dedication. I bet she lied about liking CRTs too. Got me good. Tenoji shrugs his shoulders, annoyed. Naturally, he doesn't know about Suzuha's true identity. Does the name Hashira Suzu ring a bell? At this, Tenoji's eyes go wide. Haven't heard that name in a long time. You knew her? Knew her? So now, she's... It's been 10 years already, huh? 10 years? 10 years since what? No. I don't want to know the answer. Tenoji has a faraway look in his eyes, as if he's gazing into the past. She really helped me out. Why are you talking about her in past tense? She didn't have any relatives. Not that I knew of. I wish I could have been with her at the end. At the end. There's only one thing that could mean. Even though the world line changed, Suzuha didn't survive to the year 2010. To tell you the truth, though, she looked peaceful when I found her. Peaceful? She didn't commit suicide? Suicide? Who the hell told you that? Suzu-san was sick. Don't believe any old thing you hear. She was sick. Sickness killed her? I shouldn't feel good about that. But I guess you could say it's better than what happened before the world line changed. That's what I tell myself anyway. So, how did you know Suzu-san? She helped me out, too. A long time ago, I was hoping to see her again. Yeah? I'm living in her old house now. Wanna come pay your respects at the altar? I nod without a moment's hesitation. Oh wait, this is gonna be so cute. Wait, this is gonna be adorable. Tenoji closes up shop and we head off towards his house. From Chuodori, we head towards the station. I scan the Akiba scenery as we walk. Moe stores are still nowhere to be found on this world line. Really? Why was there anime girls in the... After a little hesitation, I look up at Radicon. Did I silence my phone? Nope. Okay, and now we're good. It's gone. The satellite has vanished. All that's left is the hole it made when it arrived in this time. When did the satellite disappear?
About 5 days ago. You never know what's gonna happen, huh?
Which means Suzuha left before it rained. Like Tennoji said, his house is closer than expected. We take the train to the next station, Okachimachi. Sorry, there's so many Japanese places I don't know. And then walk for about 5 minutes to a quiet residential area. This old one-story house is where Suzuha once lived. A mountain bike. Is that hers? I walk up to the front of the house, and there I see a familiar sight. Bug. Suzuha's bicycle! Yeah, so this was her old house. For a moment, I can see her there, squatting beside the bicycle. But the mountain bike Suzuha rode to the Bronte workshop was shiny and new. Now it's old and covered in rust.
Suzu-san loved that old thing. Even when she couldn't ride it anymore, she'd still polish it every week. It's been sitting there for 10 years. Couldn't throw it away. I've maintained it best I could, but I guess nothing lasts forever.
I gently put my hand on the seat. It's warm from sitting out in the sun. I suppose that for the few days Suzuha was in Akiba, this bicycle existed in 2 places at the same time. That's true. Unless it didn't. No, I don't know how that all works. No, it didn't, right? Because the timeline changed. I don't know. The house isn't as messy inside as I expected, considering the state of the Bronte workshop. I guess that chipmunk keeps the place clean. I don't want to see you. Yeah, same. A wave of nausea hits me as I recall what Nei did at the Ochanomizu station. Oops. But I tell myself that was just an accident. Besides, that incident has already been undone. Tennoji Nei has done nothing wrong. Next to the living room is a child's room. There's a child's study desk and a red backpack on the floor. Nei isn't here. Which reminds me, Tennoji's daughter visits the workshop often, but not once have I seen his wife. He couldn't have married Suzuha, could he? I mean, she should have been a lot older than him when they met. But, as they say, love knows no bounds. I wonder what really happened. I don't know how I'd feel if those two were married. Yeah, same. That would make Daru Tennoji's father-in-law. Actually, that'd be kind of interesting. I turn to the Buddhist altar to pay my respects to Suzuha. There's no picture of her, so there's no way to know what Hashira Suzu looked like at the age of 44. I make an offering of incense to her, then look around the house again. This is the house Suzuha lived in after leaping to 1975.
When Suzu-san and I first met, we were neighbors.
For some reason, Tennoji offers me a beer. When I decline, he shakes his head and starts drinking it himself.
I was born and raised in Europe, you know.
Huh? Is that a joke?
Got a problem? I'll have you know my English and French are perfect.
He really doesn't look like someone who lived abroad. I guess you can't judge a book by its cover. What does that say, Jack Hummer? I can see it.
My parents died about 15 years ago. That's when I came back to Japan. Or, I guess I should say I came to Japan for the first time. Suzu-san was living alone next door. She looked after me when I had nowhere else to turn.
Alright, now's my chance. If I'm gonna ask, it's now or never. And you got married?
Huh? Married?
To Suzu-san. You high? Whew. I knew she'd never marry a guy like him.
She was a pretty stoic lady. Didn't have much of a social life. But she treated me well. My house burned down about 1 year after I moved here. It was my smoking that caused the fires, so I deserved it, but still. After I had lost everything, she let me come live here with her. That's not all. The Ohiyama building, where the workshop's at, that was originally Suzu-san's property. Huh? She sold it to me for cheap. It's thanks to her the Bronte workshop exists. You could say she saved my life.
That's sweet. It's because she knew the guy. You know, she went back in time and then she sees him, she's like, oh my gosh, it's my boss.
Once, I asked her why she treated me so well. It wasn't like we were related or anything. But she just smiled and said, "We all depend on someone's kindness at some point in our lives. When the time comes, you pass that gift along." She was kind of mysterious. She seemed to know exactly how things were gonna happen, like a prophet.
Oh, Suzuha. That was probably her way of repaying Tennoji for looking after her, even if it was just for 10 days. And so, it came full circle. Wait, this is awesome! This is much better of an ending so far. Is it almost over? Like, is this almost the true ending?
It's a small world, huh? Never thought I'd meet someone else who knew her. Oh, right. Wait here a sec. I have this IBN 5100.
Tennoji goes into the child's room next door, then returns and places an object on the table. Oh! No way! Look, that's a different number for sure. It's Suzuha's divergence meter! Before the world line changed, it was in the lab. But on this world line, Suzuha brought the meter with her to 1975. It's been in this house for 35 years. The tubes read 0.409431%. Divergence has changed. Just like Suzuha said, this proves that my magic eye, reading Steiner, does indeed allow me to perceive changes to the world line. But what does 0.409431% mean? I recall what Suzuha said.
When the meter reads over 1%, you've made it into the beta world line.
Cool. Does that mean I'm still on the alpha world line?
Do you know what that number means? Cause I sure don't. All I know is it hasn't changed a bit these 10 years. But, you know, when Suzuha-san was on her deathbed, she used to stare at that meter for hours.
Huh?
She used to stare at that meter, talking to herself. Is this the old number, the new number? Did it work? Did it change? Stuff like that. Day in and day out. It hurt to watch.
I touched the device. Suzuha. In my heart, I reach out to the girl who died 10 years ago, to the girl who will be born 7 years from now, to the girl who crossed time to save the future. Suzuha, thank you. Mayuri is safe. Divergence has changed, but we haven't reached your ultimate goal. 1% divergence. Once that is achieved, the future you dreamed of will become a reality. I will carry on your fight, Suzuha. I promise. I realize that I am crying. Tennoji stares at me for a moment, then puts his giant hand on my shoulder. This is so cute.
Okarin!
Hey, Mayuri. Mayuri comes out of the ticket gate and walks up to me with a unhurried stride. Actually, it's an unhurried stride. Thank you very much.
I didn't think you'd come all the way to the station to pick me up. Mayuri's surprised.
I wouldn't want my hostage to get away.
Yeah, me neither. So Mayuri's really happy.
I don't quite understand, but whatever. Mayuri flashes a carefree smile, then walks ahead of me, almost skipping.
So, what's in the bag?
Mr. Braun gave it to me. It's a device that can measure the divergence of world lines.
Wow, that sounds amazing. What's a world line?
I smile wryly. Mayuri, you really are a dummy. What am I doing? After I left Tennoji's house, I called Mayuri to ask when she would arrive in Akiba. Then I went to the station to pick her up. Anxiety still smolders in my heart. We managed to survive yesterday, but that doesn't guarantee our safety forever. It's entirely possible for Moenka to attack now, on the afternoon of the 14th. Maybe I'm being overprotective, but I still can't shake the image of Mayuri's death from my mind. I don't ever want to have to go through that again. Just a thought, Mayuri. But don't you think maybe you should stop coming to Akiba for a while? At least until Komima ends? No response. I look to the side. Mayuri! I panicked. I scanned the area and catch sight of her wandering towards a newly opened shaved ice stand. That ditz. Can't she tell how worried I am?
She's getting you ice cream because she's worried. So you're the devoted type, huh?
Kurisu is glaring at me with an iced coffee in her hand. We're in the lab, which appears to have become her second home. What's that supposed to mean? I'm sitting at the computer, searching for intel in the IBM 5100. I still don't know where it is. I went to Yanabayashi Shrine this morning, but alas, it wasn't there. Suzuha promised to get one to us somehow, her gift to us from 1975. Without it, we can't hack into CERN's database, meaning we can't achieve divergence over 1%.
All of a sudden, you're treating Mayuri like a princess. Today, you went to the station to meet her. You taste tested her lunch, and then you held her hand all the way back to the lab.
Okabe really loves Mayuri.
Did she have to tell Kurisu of all people? Mayuri looks so carefree as she stuffs her cheeks with takoyaki. I'm pretty sure she's smiling not because of my love, but because of the takoyaki's deliciousness. Typical Mayuri. But seriously, did you have to tell Kurisu?
So what's the deal?
I don't follow.
Are you a couple or what? I've been meaning to ask.
Do we look like a couple? Yes?
Well,
Just what sort of delusions does this girl have?
You know, Okabe and Mayuri.
She vibrated something in my nose. Oh my gosh. That tickled so hard.
Okabe and Mayuri have been friends since we were little.
What? Can you say that one more time? No? Wait, how do I... Oh, no, wait, hold on. Oh. What were you trying to say? Don't talk with your mouth full.
so you're not a couple. Oh, well, of course. No one would willingly date Okabe after all.
You disappoint me, Christina.
Huh? What are you talking about?
You have finally revealed your true nature. I saw how your eyes lit up at the first hint of romance. You're nothing but a filthy mainstream girl. I bet you like to eat chocolate with your girlfriends and giggle about the latest celebrity love affair. Absurd. This lab has no need of the puppies and flowers in your head. I feel strange to be spewing this Shunibyo nonsense again after what I've been through. Ugh, is my innocence lost forever?
What the hell are you on about, you self-proclaimed mad scientist Chunibyo nutcase?
It's been a long time since I argued with Kurisu like this too. The thought brings a sudden pang of loneliness. After failing to save Mayuri, I sought help from this genius girl. Even though her words were at times harsh, she supported and encouraged me to the end. But now, all of that has vanished along with the time we spent with Suzuha. Thank you for your help, Kurisu. I silently give her my sincere gratitude. Aww. Who typing? Oh. I finished typing on the X68000's keyboard inside. Sorry, it's been so long since I've said that name. Then turn to the divergence meter sitting on the shelf. The display reads the same thing. What does that mean?
The universe is like this piece of yarn. Countless possible world lines exist side by side, branching out to infinity. When the meter reads over 1%, you made it to the beta world line.
Yep, we know you said that.
If you escape the alpha attractor field and reach the beta world line, then the result will change.
Okay.
Reaching 1% divergence, and you'll save Sheena Mayuri.
I've already saved her. Then, does that mean I haven't saved her? Divergence is still less than 1%. Is the world still converging on Mayuri's death? It can't be. It can't be. I mean, nothing happened yesterday. Mayuri's here, safe and sound. She's safe and sound, so nothing will happen to her. It won't. I want to believe that, but the doubt within my heart is growing, thick and black. I can hardly think about anything else now. No matter how hard I stare at it, The number on the meter doesn't change a digit. So far, reading Steiner has only activated after we sent past changing D-mails. What about when I time leap? The vertigo I feel when I time leap might be caused by reading Steiner. Or maybe it's just a side effect of the memory transfer. It's impossible to know. In any case, I've prepared for the worst. I've already set the time leap machine's timer to send my memories 3 hours into the past. And with Daru's help, I found a remote for the 42-inch. Oh, that's sick! For the 42-inch CRT downstairs. Our previous phone wave name subject to change experiments made a hole in the floor. Instead of fixing the hole, I made it bigger. The 42-inch CRT is right under the hole, so if I point the remote at the hole and press the power button, the TV turns on. That's awesome. Now, should things go wrong, I can time leap at a moment's notice. And I also have future gadget number 4, Mode Snake, on hand in case of emergency. Smart.
Okabe,
Kurisu enters the development room.
didn't you say you were going to experiment with the time leap machine?
This is just in case.
In case what?
I'll tell you next time on Steinsgate. Thank y'all so much for watching. This is a blast. I made it. I'm heading towards the true world line. I'm gonna go to 1% divergence or whatever that means. And we're gonna save Mighty. We're gonna save everyone. We're gonna save what's her name? We're gonna find a way to save Suzuha. And I don't know, I'm gonna get to see her as an old lady. That's what I want from this game. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, like the video, comment, subscribe, and ring the bell icon, and I will see all you dudes in the next one, okay? Have a great day now. Have a great day now, you hear? Have a great day now. Peace out.